Most women with type 4 natural hair never get past shoulder length. This is to bring the hair with low porosity retention, and we're going to talk about this. One thing I noticed is that once you get to that shoulder length, that's when a little bit of the struggle starts. If you haven't been experiencing it already, I know it did on my journey. And one thing I noticed after a lot of trial and error is that it's not a growth problem, it's a retention problem. And it's also a strategy problem. These are things that I've had to address myself throughout my journey to get myself to the length that it is now. So let's talk about my hair. My hair is currently broad strap length, low porosity. I consider it to be thick or dense. Um, Around my edges, it's fine, but in the basically the rest of my hair in the middle and everything else, it's more coarse. And I'm a type 4 natural. I'm not sure about the A, B, C, but if I had to guess, I would say 4B. Came up with the habit of starting to put my hands in my hair around my temples, and that caused a lot of breakage around the temples of my hair. What held me back was that I was choosing styles I didn't actually enjoy, and this was a I guess it seems like a simple realization, but it took some a time for me to finally come to truth with. Just because something is a protective style and a lot of people may brag about how great it is, if I'm not happy with it, I found myself taking it out way too soon, spending a lot of time putting the style in and then not keeping it in for as long as I should. So it really messed up my consistency when I was previously trying to grow my hair out longer. I was also ignoring the problem areas in my routine, such as the breakage along my temples that I have mentioned. And because of that, I couldn't see the results. So, what's changed for me now is that I've decided to focus on retention discipline instead of just chasing growth by any means necessary. I've realized the areas that have held me back from getting past this bra strap length plateau that I've been sitting on since being in school. And just adding a little bit of structure and discipline is what has been helping me finally get back started. So I started following a system which I'm calling the retention method, and it's based on my experience of growing my hair to bra strap length twice now. And I'm basically focusing on the core pillars of what it takes to retain length on low porosity hair. So my next goal and my original goal is to get to waist length hair. That was my goal when I first went natural over a decade ago, and I hit this long pause due to work, school, stress. But I'm finally at a place where I want to really get past this last little year of bra strap length and get to waist length by the end of this year. And this time I'm doing it differently. What that's going to look like is a consistent routine, low manipulation styles, and sustainable protective styles. This requires a lot of honesty on my part about what I actually need to do, as well as a lot of discipline to stick to the plan that I know will work. My plan on YouTube is I will be documenting this every week in real time, sharing any successes, failures, and adjustments that I need to make along the way. Real quick, I want to add in a lint check that I did on an old silk brush just to show where I am starting. You can see here that my hair is at bra strap length, where my pants lie would be waist length. So I'm not far off from my goal of reaching waist length by the end of the year. With consistent effort and discipline on my part, I think this is an achievable goal. I'll be sharing weekly updates and breaking down exactly what's working and what's not. So if you want to grow your hair alongside me, make sure you subscribe. Real quick, I also just want to share this lint check that I did just to document where I am starting at. You can see here, this is just a very old silk press that I had, and just from stretching it, where my pants lie is basically waist length. And you can see here that my hair reaches about bra strap length, so I'm not far from waist length. So just with a little bit of consistent effort, using this retention method that I mentioned, I am in a good position to get to waist length by the end of this year. So yeah, just wanted to add that in to really quickly show you guys where I'm starting from.